Hi, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. This is episode 7, the final episode in our junk journal project with me, the 4x4 Familiar Flowers kit that we've been working on together. If you purchased the kit, then you should have all these pieces, except perhaps a few of the kits may have been missing these tickets, and I'm going to show you how you can make tickets if these were not in your kit. So this will be the final one. We're going to add our final touches, and it will be completed. If you post on my Facebook, I can't talk, guys, blah, blah, blah. If you post on my Facebook group, Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals and Friends, if you post your completed journal and you say, you tag me and you say, here's my completed journal. So, I don't want to miss it. Tag me. Then I will do two things. I will message you a certificate for the completion of this course. That's just for fun. And then I will also message you a coupon code. And that coupon code you can use to purchase the January kit. That's Vintage Music. So when you've completed your journal, do that, and then you will get your coupon code. If you were missing an item, sorry about that, my camera cut off. So I was saying that if you were missing a piece, because I think a few kits are missing buttons, a few kits are missing tags. I did not do that. I mean, not tags, tickets. I did not do that on purpose. I've discovered a way to make sure that doesn't happen again. This is my first time doing this, so I apologize. If any of you missed anything, make sure that you message me privately after you post the completed project, because your coupon code will be 15% off instead of 10% off for the January kit. So enough chat. Let's get into the final touches. So we're going to start with the tickets. You should have received 2 tickets. We're just going to ink the edges up because I love an inked look all around. These are Dollar Tree, and you get, I don't know, it's like 200, 500, I don't know how many it is, for $1. So you can get these tickets at the Dollar Tree. So if you want to use more in your journals and you like them, those are amazing, amazing value. So we're going to just find a little place that we want to stick these tickets, and we're just going to poke them right there. With this coffee dye tag in this corner tuck spot. If you did not receive this, here's a quick way to make a cute ticket. So you're going to cut a rectangle of paper, and you can use one of your coffee dyed strips, and then you're going to take a hole punch, one of the bigger hole punches, and half punch the corners. Well, I can't see through my hole punch because there we go. Half punch each corner. And if I could see through my hole punch, I would be doing this correctly, but it's all full of papers. That's one thing I don't like about this Crop-A-Dile is the papers get all stuck in there, and you really can't see where you're punching your hole. So maybe don't use a Crop-A-Dile for this. Go. So as you can see, you can just half punch each of the edges. You could ink it if you wanted to, and there you have your little ticket. And if you wanted to add a flower or something like that on it from your kit, or like I showed you in case you were missing a button, you could make one of these little flowers, add it to your ticket with some glue. Let's do that. So I want to put this in here too, and find a little place to clip it or tuck it. Super cute. Okay. Now, you should have gotten 3 Western Union telegrams. They're mini size. Excuse me. We're only going to be doing 1. I just put 3 in there in case you wanted to experiment, or you wanted extra for projects, or you wanted to put all 3 in there. That's totally up to you. So we have our telegrams. We're going to ink the edges, and you could either leave it plain, or I'm going to show you what you can do with your flowers. It's pretty much what we were doing with the homemade journaling cards. Look through your flowers and find your pages of flowers, and find ones that look little, and just fussy cut out one of the little blossoms. And you could, as much or as little as you want. If you did not buy this kit, any flower images from magazines, books, ephemera, the sky is the limit, guys. Okay. All right, and then we're going to glue it here in the corner. Just adds a really, really subtle little touch, really pretty. And I'm going to clip that right behind this tag here. All right. And one more step. You should have received 3 vintage cigarette trading cards. And these came from the 1800s. When you bought cigarettes, they would have trading cards in them sometimes, I guess. And some of them are beautiful, like these flowers. And I chose to use these because they don't actually say cigarettes, so I'm not really promoting the cigarettes. This is just vintage ephemera. So you can choose one or all. I'm just going to put one in my book. I have Bluebells, Snowdrop, and Buttercup, and I'm going to choose the Bluebells. And I printed these on 110-pound, like ivory or cream-colored cardstock if you guys got the kit. And you could use some Tim Holtz ephemera if you didn't buy this kit. You could cut something out of scrapbook paper, magazines, whatever. All right, and then let's see here. We'll find a little tuck spot that needs a journal card, and there we go. So now we're going to flip through and make sure everything is as we want it. And of course that you can take more images and place them as you want to. Sometimes when I'm going through a book, I see there's 2 blank sides here, and I might not want that. So I have lots of extra flowers, so I can just cut out another card, and I'm just going to rip around this marigold and leave the word there because I want to. And then I'm going to ink. And just glue it right on the page. I mean, there's no reason why you can't leave 2 blank pages like that. But if you wanted to add more color and interest, that's how you would do it. Right there. So we're just flipping through, looking at everything and how we've attached it. Okay, I have 2 blank pages here. I don't really want 2 blank pages just because. No reason. I'm going to take one of my little cigarette cards here, the Buttercups. And ink the edges. You're going to get tired of hearing me say ink the edges, but honestly, I think it makes one of the biggest differences in making your journal look finished and professional. All right, and then I'm just going to glue that on one of the pages. We're just looking, okay, we have more blank pages. Again, we can keep adding flowers in if we want to, or if you have stamps or stickers or stencils or sprays or, well, anything, really. I'm just using what came in the kit. And I like that too because it's a cohesive look. It all coordinates, but there we go. We're gonna add, this is a York and Lancaster rose. So we're gonna add that right there. And sometimes you can move things around too. As you see, we have 2 here. I can just clip it going this way, and then I don't have to add an extra if I don't want to. This is just kind of how I do it. There's no right or wrong way. All right. So I really like how everything turned out in this book. We're going to tie it up and be done with it. Can't wait to see your creations and give you the coupon code. I am just waiting on my charms that I ordered to come in for the music book for January. And once those come in and I make the journal, I will get those the kits listed. So I'll have enough time to get them out to you before I start. I do not have a start date in January for the next kit yet because I do not know what day it's going to be yet because I don't know how long it's going to take for the charms to come in. I'm hoping this week, but with Christmas coming and everything, it might not be till the last week of January that we're doing the next journal. But thank you for making this with me. This has been so much fun. What a little precious journal we all made together. I'm going to keep this just as a memory of doing this with you guys, and this is going to go in my journal collection. And I just love it. I really think it's cute, and I have loved what you guys have showed me on my Facebook group. I like seeing all of your takes on what I've worked on or what I've taught. So thank you so much. And next month, we'll get right into the next journal, and a couple details on that if you care to stay and listen to them. It will be a 5x7, so a little bit bigger. It will have still 40 pages probably, but it will have a tassel. And so that'll be really fun. And the cover has music ribbon and a image that I designed myself that you will all get. And so that's pretty special. And the tassel will have a music charm that we'll be adding to it. There will also be vintage music papers and things like that. So I'm really excited to be sharing that with you guys, music ephemera, stuff like that. So we'll go over some of the same basic skills, but we'll learn a few new things that we can put into our junk journaling tool belt. So have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video.